I'm just trying to see if I can get more eyes on my channel, because like I just feel like this year is my year. It has to be my year, because next year will be a whole 10 years that I have been on YouTube. Hello everyone, it's Noel. Welcome to this week's vlog. It is freezing out here in the studio, but we have some sewing to do. So we're just gonna go roll it back a little bit to past Noel, where she actually did all the work. And we are finishing off the Luxe Size Neon Picnic Orange Scrunchies, which nobody has thought of a name for yet. Well, I'll let you in on a little secret, okay? I was thinking of calling them Marmalade, but if you can think of a better name, please let me know in the comments below, because I think it's cute. I think Marmalade's cute, but if somebody could come up with a better name for the Orange Neon Picnic Scrunchies, that'd be great. But anyway, on with the footage.
I look at myself in the mirror, so the same guy in the same old shoes, so feel the same since September, but my body's out of tune. That's the innocence I had back then. I was naive and hopeful, as the friends over the years come and go, 'cause mine has grown old, and I know I should be happy, and I know for the future. I wanna pause this life like a movie scene, for a moment at least, the things that I will repeat. If I don't, and I won't, and I know, here's a goal. I wanna pause this life like a movie scene, for a moment at least, the things that I will repeat. If I don't, and I won't, and I know, here's a goal. Maybe I'm growing old. I wanna pause this life, I wanna feel alive, go around in circles, yet another day, your time will come. I've been told you, rest is nice without a single break of God. Pain in my chest, feeling all of the stress. Now this pain feeling worse and worse, the reminder the stress to burst. Hearing this feeling, it goes on and on. I know I should be happy, and I know for the future. I wanna pause this life like a movie scene, for a moment at least, the things that I will repeat. If I don't, and I won't, and I know, here's a goal. I wanna pause this life like a movie scene, for a moment at least, the things that I will repeat. If I don't, and I won't, and I know, here's a goal. Maybe I'm growing old.
Y'all, it has been a week. It is Friday. I almost said September. Oh my god. It is Friday, February 21st, and it's around 8:45 at night. I am very tired. Very productive day. I'm so proud of myself this week. The only thing that I wish I could have changed was actually going to the gym, like I told myself I would, but I didn't go at all, and I'm kicking myself in the butt for it, because it's gonna hurt next week when I actually do decide to. I'm telling myself I need to go in the morning. Will I? Who knows? I do have dinner lined up here. My husband made me some mac and cheese. Next to me, I have my amethyst scrunchies waiting for me to sew shut. And I just finished the orange neon picnic scrunchies. So those will be next. I'm probably not gonna get to those tonight. I'm gonna see how much of the amethyst scrunchies I can get done. I'm actually pretty surprised at myself. These were all the ones that I got done whenever Storm Eowyn was blowing through. And my husband and I were sitting out here, and I was just like sewing. As long as we had sunlight, I could sew as much as I, you know, could. I still have quite a pile left. And that's about all I'm gonna do for the rest of the evening. Today though, I got the studio vlog done that's coming out on Monday, and I'm also testing. I've done it a couple of times before, but YouTube has a test and compare for your thumbnails. So you essentially put in up to 3 different thumbnails and it shoots them out. And basically by the end of, I think it has a test period of about 2 weeks. At the end of the 2 weeks, the thumbnail that did the best, they'll use that thumbnail. They'll switch it over and just use that one for the rest, unless you decide that you want to use one of the other ones that didn't do so well. So I'm trying that out. I'm just trying to see if I can get more eyes on my channel, because like I just feel like this year is my year. It has to be my year, because next year I'll have been on YouTube. Or is it this year? I'm actually gonna have to take a look at that. It's either this year or next year will be a whole 10 years that I have been on YouTube, just in general, because my Knoel EGL, my Japanese Lolita Fashion YouTube came first, and then this channel came second, and then my Knoel IRL has come third. So one of these channels is 10 years old. I just feel like it's my time. It is my time to shine. I have been doing so much research on just various things just to get my name out there. I'm not really sure yet. I'm still not sure yet. I might reopen my Shopify, but I don't really know, because I just feel like with Etsy's fees, as astronomical as they are, and it's fine getting a sale through there every once in a while, but I really want my money to be my money and not Etsy's money. So I don't know, just there's a lot of things going on in my head right now. So anyway, I need to eat this food before it gets cold, and after that we'll just hunker down and do some sewing. I'm sorry, but I just have to do a husband appreciation. I put the sauce on, but he made me shrimp mac and cheese, and I am so going to enjoy this. Good afternoon. It is a little bit afternoon on, I want to keep saying Friday. It's not Friday anymore. It is February 22nd, but it is Saturday. And it is a beautiful day. The sun is actually out. It's like not warm out, but it's like nice. It's a little bit blowy, but it is a little bit cold in here, so I do have the heater turned on. But I am going to finish what I started yesterday, and it's the amethyst scrunchie line, sewing them shut. Once I get through those, I'll start getting through the orange scrunchies that I made, and I might film a little bit of that, but seeing as I don't know how long it's going to take, it might not be until maybe an hour or two later. But that's what I'm doing for now. I'm not going to film any of it because I've already taken footage of me hand sewing them shut, but I will check back in with you guys when I make a little bit of progress. That took a lot less time than I thought. It's a little bit after 1:40, and all of the amethyst scrunchies that I had in this box they're done. They're done, they're gone. I noticed I had 2 luxe size scrunchies that had a defect, so I'm holding them back. One will be for me personally, and then the other one will be put into the Oops All B Grades mystery bundles. So if you weren't aware, I have a B grade mystery pack, and it's pretty inexpensive. I stick all of my B grade things in there. You'll also notice if you buy from me that I usually put B grade defective stickers in your order because I don't want them. So I stick them in your order. Usually if you just buy whatever, it doesn't matter what it is, I usually try to do coordinating products, but most of the time I've been putting the Kawaii Unicorn B grade stickers that I've had left over into your orders. I'm just getting ready to switch my thread over to the orange. So I'm excited. I'm happy that the progress is going really quickly. So I just need to do that, and then I need to rethread my serger for, I think I'm going to do the yellow scrunchies next. It's a little after 3:30 in the afternoon, and I'm making progress. It doesn't feel like I am, but I am. So in the box here are the ones that are done. Here are the ones that I need to do. And over there are the ones that I'm setting back for filming purposes. I'm making progress. It just doesn't feel like I am because I've been sitting here for what, like 2.5 hours now? 3 hours? I think 3 hours. But I got a whole lot of color done. These are proving to be a little bit more difficult because of how this round ended up being sewn. I was finding that either the chiffon or the satin, one or the other, was either too short. And so what ended up happening was there'd be extra fabric gathered towards the end of the seam. I'm running into like little issues here and there. It's fine. They look fine. The other thing that, and I was taking photos of, is that this chiffon has definitely warped during the making process, and I will be putting those up on the Etsy page with photos. The caveat is I'm not gonna make the price lower unless there is a really significant, like a B grade. Like so far I have 2 B grade luxe scrunchies because I found that I sewed over the chiffon and there's like a double seam, but I'm not lowering the price because it's still a perfectly good product. It's just that there is some slight imperfections here and there. And like I said, I will be transparent on the Etsy page because I just know if I'm not, there will be some angry Karen who gets her scrunchie and she doesn't like it because from far away, you can't see those imperfections. And like when you're wearing it on your head, nobody's gonna care. Like there's so much labor put into these that I can't, like I have to get my money's worth, you know what I mean? How do you guys feel about that? Because you've watched me put so much labor into them. So like I said, I will just take photos as I see them and make sure that it's in the listing, in the listing photos and stuff, because I want you guys to be made aware of the product before you buy it so that you can make an informed decision. So hope that helps. I'm going to continue watching like literally anything that's on YouTube. The sun is starting to go down a little bit, but the days are getting brighter, and that makes me so excited. I cannot believe February is basically over. It feels like, I know February is the shortest month of the year, but like it feels really short. So here's to making the rest of February the best month out of this year, even though it's been kind of crap. It is a little after 8 o'clock now. I'm getting ready to rethread the serger. I'm not going to cut any fabric tonight because, quite frankly, I'm not in the mood. But all of the orange neon scrunchies are done. I had several luxe size scrunchies that ended up as B grades because the chiffon must have just gotten caught in the crossfire whenever I was sewing it. So there's like a double seam thing. I think I talked about that already earlier. Still a functional and pretty scrunchie, but I'm sure not everyone wants a defective scrunchie that looks like that. So B grade it is. So I have my camera set up. I'm gonna go ahead and start filming me rethreading my serger, and hopefully everything goes well and I don't have any problems rethreading it, seeing as last time I had, you know, it didn't go so bad at all. It went very smoothly. So I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to do that. It's really not so bad. It's just a little tedious. I'm having second thoughts on the chiffon satin combo for these yellow scrunchies because, and I know I said it before, but like the yellow satin looks more orange, it's warmer, and the chiffon, which honestly is perfect in my opinion for like the neon, it pulls so green, and I'm like, oh gosh. And the thing is, I just rethreaded my serger. What I could do is just cut enough basic size scrunchies, keep that chiffon for a different project somewhere down the line, maybe for like mystery scrunchies, because I'm having second thoughts. I'm second guessing myself. And if I don't like it, I don't see it selling very well. So I think I'm just gonna bite the bullet and add like a better looking chiffon to my Minerva cart, because I haven't bought the navy fabric yet. Maybe I should do that today. I'm gonna sit here on my iPad on Minerva and find a different chiffon, because I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh yeah, I'll do that. And I hate it. Like I actually hate the look of it together. So I'm gonna do that now. Like this bright yellow and then that yellow. Money, money, money. Ain't it funny? So now that that's ordered and out of the way, that'll take about a week to get to me, which is fine. But I can only really do the basic size scrunchies for now. And so like my thought is, do I just make some basic size scrunchies in yellow right now? Maybe cut out like maybe 15 or 20 or something like that, because I have more fabric. I think I should just do what I can while the serger's rethreaded, because I don't want to have to rethread it, you know, too prematurely, because I was like, why don't I just rethread it and work on a different color? It's already threaded. So I'm just gonna work on some basic ones today. I have just completed serging the long edges of my satin basic size yellow scrunchies. I have to do the short sides, and I don't know if I'm going to install the tags today or not. I just don't know, because my back is starting to hurt a little bit since I've been sitting at the serger for so long today, but they do need done. I am hoping that my Minerva order comes like on Monday, like not tomorrow Monday, but next Monday. I hope it comes then, because I really don't want to take the cones off the serger if I don't have to, but at the same time though, it is what it is. As long as I'm productive, does it really matter if I waste thread, rethreading the serger? I'm like, I keep thinking things like that, and I'm like, that's not the way to think, girl. Like, you're doing something, don't worry about the wastage. So, gosh, I did some quick math. So 2 meters of fabric is about 78 inches long. And I cut 4-inch wide scrunchies for my basic line. So that is around 39. I would probably round down and say maybe 37, 38 scrunchies. There's quite a lot, so I hope some of y'all like yellow because there's going to be a lot of yellow scrunchies. I probably realistically shouldn't have cut so many, but I have that whole other 2 meters worth of yellow fabric that I'm not a big yellow fan, but my friend is, and I'm probably going to give her a set of scrunchies when she comes to visit in April. I still have to do the short sides, and like I said, I don't know if I'm going to install the zippers, or not the zippers, why? The tags. I don't know if I'm going to put my tags in today, but I could. And then tomorrow I'm going to pull the vacuum out because that satin frayed so bad. I changed my blade. It was either my blade was dull, I wasn't pressing hard enough, or a combination of the two, because when I have to whip out my fabric scissors to cut, I was like, okay, let me just change my blade. And that just seemed to aggravate the fabric even more. I don't know what was going on there. I'm going to have a little break here, and then I'll get back into sewing the short sides. I probably won't show any more footage today because I feel like I've taken so much footage already. When I get to sewing them into tubes at some point this week, I'll take more footage, but I'm too tired right now. You see that? See that pile there? I did that. I am done with a deep clean of the studio. After I was done serging and taking care of all the side seams for those yellow scrunchies, I had to. It was really aggravating me to see all this lint everywhere and all the little bits on the floor, so I ran the vacuum. I didn't film it. I wiped off some of the surfaces that seemed to have lint on it. It was everywhere. So took care of that. So now the studio is nice and clean, and it will be nice and clean for me for this coming week. I will probably start installing some tags for the scrunchies because there are 39, give or take. I mean, I'm certain some will end up as B grades or something at some point, but there's 39 strips there for me to start sewing into tubes. I'm trying to think of other projects that I could do while I'm waiting for my yellow chiffon because I was looking through my fabric stash and I noticed that I still have the heart fabric I haven't used. I have some dahlia wristlets that could be done, and those wouldn't require me to use my serger. I need to sew up some cotton scrunchies because I actually never finished them off. Like, there's a couple of things here and there that I could do that isn't tied to the Neon Picnic launch. I'm trying to obviously prioritize Neon Picnic products because, that has a deadline, but there are other products that I could do while I'm waiting because I don't know what it is, but I really don't want to rethread the serger again with a different color if I know that I have this that I could be doing. I could also cut more of the yellow satin for the luxe scrunchies. I don't want to cut them too far ahead of schedule because the satin, like I said, frays like crazy. And then, oh gosh, that's going to be a nightmare to clean up again. So I'll probably do that towards the end of the week into next week if I do cut them at all this week. And then I guess I could also try and figure out what to do with the neon picnic fabric, the actual fabric that inspired this whole collection. I need to figure something out with it. Because I know I mentioned that I would do a scrunchie and a wristlet with the pink fabric just for myself, just to see how it was working out. But I do need to just make up my mind, and am I gonna do headbands or not? So those are the things that are currently on my mind. I probably won't film me installing any of the tags. I'll probably set some aside, again, for filming purposes, because I don't feel like filming anymore today. I did a lot today. But I will try and remember to catch up with you guys before I go inside. I have put the label on about 20-ish scrunchies, and I'll do the other half tomorrow because it is time for me to go inside and get something in my belly to eat because I'm very, very hungry and I've only eaten breakfast. So I'm gonna call it a night. I might come back out, I don't know, but I'm just gonna call it a night for you guys. So I will see you guys tomorrow. I don't know about y'all, but it has been a very tiring week. It is currently Friday, thank goodness, TGIF, because I am exhausted. But we have to film an outro, so thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up. It helps me out a lot more than you realize. And if you're feeling a little frisky, go ahead and subscribe. I'd love to have you here back in the Nook, and I will see you guys next week. Bye-bye.